Hello students, I hope you all will be fine. As we all know that in the previous class I had given you a notice that in the next video there will be a revision test, and the lesson will be Father teaches me to be prompt. It's a longer lesson, so without taking much of time we are starting the revision video. You see it properly, and after some times question paper will be sent to you. You do it and send the snapshot. Word meanings. Come to word meanings. First of all, prompt. Prompt means doing something in a quick manner. Reliable. Reliable means dependable. Suppose that reliable means on which we can trust. Dependable or trustable also we can say. Rendered. Rendered means performed. Suppose that if I am saying I have rendered a good performance, means I have given a good performance. It means performance. Rendered means performed or performance. Engraved. Engraved means something if it is written. Suppose that if any statue is being made, and on that statue its history is being written on the pedestal of that statue. So writing anything on a hard surface, that is called engraved. Mark on a hard surface. Regret. Regret means disappointment. Suppose that I am going by my car to somewhere, and unfortunately a small boy came, and I was trying to save it, to stop my car, but he got little bit injured. So I will feel sorrow for that. That is called regret. Regret means disappointment. Indignantly means strong displeasure. If I am very much upset, very much I am very much contradictory to anybody else, means if I am giving you the homework and you are not giving any attention, so then you can say that sir was very indignant about me. Indignant means very much displeasement, means not a little bit appreciation also. Strong displeasure. Heartily means with a hearty appetite means with happiness. Suppose that I heartily welcome you with a happy appetite or hearty appetite. I am calling someone. Dismal means causing gloom, means sadness. Stuffy means poorly ventilated. If any room is there and proper ventilation is not there, we can say the room is stuffy, means poorly ventilated. Barred means preventing from doing. Suppose that if you are not sending me the homework and I said you will not attend my class for 2 days, so I am barring you. Barring means preventing from doing. If someone has been stopped from doing something, that is called preventing from doing, that is called barred. Slender means very weak. Some small plants are there, no? Suppose that touch me not, that is, we can say it's a slender plant, means weak plant. Imperturbably means in a calm way. If I am doing anything in a calmful way, in a peaceful way, that is this one. Curse means evil. We all know. Possession means ownership. Possessive adjective, possessive pronoun. So many times I have explained you about possession. Possession means ownership. Upkeep means maintenance. If I say who is responsible for upkeep of this cupboard, who is responsible for upkeep for this register, upkeep means maintenance. Upkeep means maintenance. Spelling you see maintenance. Don't do the spelling wrong. Gingerly means great care. Reform means to improve. Relent means to soften the determination. Suppose that if I said that you will not attend the class because you have not done my homework, then you ask sorry for that, and if I am thinking that he is realizing maybe he can do it, I may give him one more chance, so I will soften my determination. So that is called relent. Resolution means determination, and intense means showing great strength. So this was the word meanings. Come on the question answers. First is the narrator is compared with his brother George. Who draws this comparison and why? Means in the question it is being asked that the narrator is compared with his brother. Who is comparing it and why he is comparing? So we will say father compared the narrator with his brother George. Father was saying na ki your brother is similar to your age and he is very much punctual and you are not punctual. So father compared the narrator with his brother George. He did so that to make the narrator realize that he was the eldest son and he was expected to be prompt. And why he was doing that? He was wanting to make George realize that, to make the narrator realize that you are the elder brother and your younger brother is so much punctual, and your elder brother, you should be more prompt and you should be more punctual. For getting him realized he is doing this thing. So we will say father compared narrator with his brother George. He did so to make the narrator realize that he was eldest son and he was expected to be prompt. Second question is, George had his own reason for being prompt. Identify it. It means कि George had, why George was on the George, his father was saying that George is always punctual, but he was not punctual. He was punctual because he had his own reason, not because he may be punctual and his father will become happy. Not for that purpose, but he had his own reason. So what was that reason? We will say George was always prompt because he was always in a hurry to see the sporting page before his father got hold of the newspaper. Means he was always in a hurry every day in the morning, that I may go in the drawing room and take up the newspaper because my father will take the newspaper and then I will not be able to see. And he was interested in sports news, so to see the sports news he took the newspaper, and for that thing, for that purpose he was punctual and came early to the drawing room. So we will write in that way. Third is, mother tried to convince father that the narrator would improve if he was rewarded. Means it is being said that mother was trying to make his father understand that the narrator can be improved, the improvement can be brought in narrator's behavior if we give him any reward or any prize. Did father agree? Means when the mother said this thing, father was agreed. Pick lines from the story that to support your answer. Means we have to say in the story which lines were written that father was agree or not agree. So we will say mother tried to convince father that the narrator would improve if he was rewarded, but father was not convinced. Mother tried to make him understand that he will improve if he will be rewarded, but father was not convinced. He felt that it was a poor way to bring a boy. He was thinking that it is not a good way to bring a boy up, means to make him understand, to make him punctual, but it is a poor way. It's not a good way. That every wish, every demand I may fulfill and then he will come to understand. So he was believing that this was not the way. Fourth question is, did mother's gift please the narrator? What did she tell him about it? We all know na his mother gave him a gift of watch. So that is what it is being asked, that did the gift please the narrator? He was pleased with the gift. And what did she tell him about it? And what did mother tell him about that gift? The narrator seemed to be pleased with the gift as he promised to be careful while handling it. Yes, we will say that narrator was pleased because when he got the gift and then he promised that I will take care of this watch. And if somebody is pleased, then only he will promise, otherwise he will not promise. His mother gave him a watch which had belonged to one of his elderly cousins, and his mother had gave him the watch which his mother's elder cousin had given to her. She said that it was too valuable a watch for a boy to wear. She also said to her son, that it is a too valuable watch. Means any boy, any child is not supposed to wear such a costly watch. But I am giving you this watch, and you take care of it. Any parents will not give so much costly watch to his child, but I am giving it, and you take it proper care of this. So we will write in that way. Fifth is, on whom did the narrator rely for the maintenance of his watch? When did he stop doing that? Means upon whom the narrator was dependent, upon whom the narrator trusted for the maintenance of the watch. So we will write, the narrator relied on his mother for the maintenance of his watch. When he got home with the shattered watch for the second time, his mother was distressed. Means every time he was dependent upon his mother that my watch will become disturbed and my mother will get it repaired. So we will say the narrator relied on his mother for the maintenance of his watch. Means he was relying, although he had said to his mother that I will try to take care of your watch, but every time he broke the watch, and every time he came to his home thinking that my mother will get it repaired. So we will say that narrator relied on his mother for the maintenance of his watch. When he got home with the shattered watch for the second time, first time when he came with the broken watch, her mother got repaired. But in second time also with the shattered watch, shattered means broken watch, he came again to his home. Then his mother was disappointed, means his mother got very sad. He felt so guilty. Guilty means very in a sense of doing something wrong. So he felt so guilty in himself that he decided to pay for the damage from that time on. That he decided that now any time the watch will break, then I will pay the money for the repair of that watch. He was so much guilty of that. Sixth question is, what happened when the narrator told mother that he did not want to wear the watch anymore? When the narrator said to his mother that he did not wanted to wear the watch, what happened? When he expressed this feeling, his mother didn't accept it. When he said that I am not wanting, his mother did not accept his wish. She was of great opinion that no good Chinese fails to honor his ancestors. Means his mother was saying that every Chinese person always honor his ancestors, his forefathers, and this is the thing of your forefathers, your elder generation. So we cannot say that we will not wear. It is a honor. So we will have to accept it. You cannot say that I don't want to wear. The watch was a heirloom, so he had to wear it. Heirloom means a gift of the elder generation. So it was an heirloom, so that is why he had to wear the watch. Next question is, the narrator had finally earned the watch his father had kept for him. Justify. Means the narrator finally, his father had purchased two watch, but he did not give the watch to narrator because he was not in a good habit. So at last when he became punctual, his father gave him the watch. That is what it is being asked. He finally got the watch. How? We have to justify it. So we will write, the narrator was tired of maintenance of the watch that his mother had given him. Every time that watch his mother gave to him, he was wearing it, but every time it was broken and he was tired again and again getting it repaired and spending money. After all, he made up his mind to reform and be prompt. So in last he thought that why not I should become punctual and prompt, quick. Why should not I change my behavior? He was unsuccessful in initial stages. So in beginning, when he thought that I will be punctual, in beginning he faced some difficulties. He was not successful, but after a long time he succeeded in satisfying his father and won the nickel watch. But in last he was successful in changing his behavior, and he got the nickel watch which his father had purchased him for. So we will write in that way. And the last question is, what did the mother feel about the nickel watch? What did his mother feel? Mother didn't find any reason why Clarence was presented with a nickel watch when he already possessed a gold watch. Mother had said to his father that why you have given him such a costly gift. I had already given to him a watch, and you should not give the new watch to him. So it is being asked what mother was feeling when his father gave a nickel watch to his son. So the mother said that what was the reason, why did you give it? Already I have given him the watch. But that was a Ford model, and he had changed his habit also, so that his father had already purchased him for him also. So he had to reward, and that is why he gave it. So this was the whole lesson that was to be revised, and the exercise which is given in the book, you see it and do it nicely. Thank you and have a wonderful day.